I think early in my career, I thought that, success was just about hard work or just about, what technical skills or knowledge that I had. But, it really is about relationships, because that can open doors, it can create opportunities that you can't create alone. So
Yeah.
I love
it's
that.
yeah, I think that, just in learning that and kind of changing my mindset to be less about me and more about others, it's allowed me to be more effective and honestly enjoy my work more.
I
I like that.
absolutely love that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Go
would
ahead,
agree.
Linda.
That's a lesson I had to learn too along the way. I didn't It's not that I didn't value relationships. I did. I just didn't think about business relationships, right? And so really thinking about creating that network and then
Yes.
and how important that is because exactly to your point, Brian, I mean, we've all been connected throughout the years because of business is where it originally started, and then we developed friendships, and then we have the chance to come back and invite you to be a guest on our podcast, and there's just it's just really cool. But I when I was younger, I don't think that I really understood what it meant to have those business relationships. And so I think those are really great points you made.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would agree. Go
yeah, I
ahead,
think it
Brian.
makes a big difference. I started out in very technical roles. I was, kind of an introvert and kind of behind the keyboard kind of person. And my career has taken me into sales, which I years ago when I was young I never would have thought that, right? And now I'm in leadership, and I think I attribute a lot of that to the relationships that I've made throughout my throughout all these years in this in business.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
One thing I've heard people say about each of you, it, I've never heard anybody say that they had a bad relationship with either of you. So I think you're both really stellar leaders at creating those relationships. It's not about the transaction, it's about the relationship. And I think you're both so good at that. And a lot of our community is HR, which is where I came from, and HR is so relationship focused. So I
Yeah.
think you're both great leaders when it comes to that.
Thanks, Cindy.
So, Brian, can you share just a little bit more about your professional journey and how relationship building became central to your approach as you moved sort of out of the behind the keyboard roles into more of a leadership and forward facing or people facing role?